Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to McAdee's Entertainment. I'm your host as always, Adam McGahee. We are back once again with another crazy story from the pages of Marvel Comics. So I've not been following Spider-Man comics for a minute, but I just recently saw that our boy Norman Osborn, aka Green Goblin, aka Master of the Waves, is now apparently a good guy and has this cool new gold suit where people are calling him Gold Goblin. Now the eternal, immature 6-year-old inside of me saw how sick this suit was, and thus I'll be covering his new comic series solely due to how cool that he looks. I'm a simple man. So without further ado, prep the holiday turkey, sit back, relax, and enjoy issue 1 of Gold Goblin. The issue begins with an older but still extremely waved Norman Osborn watching on at his grandson play baseball. Congratulating the kiddo on his immense talent, Norman's happiness would only be fleeting as he would think back to his times as the villainous Green Goblin. It is revealed that recently Norman had his sins taken away from the villain called the Sin Eater. While he should feel redeemed with a new lease on life, Norman's mind would drift to the awful things that he had done to Spider-Man and his family in the past, especially his involvement with the death of Gwen Stacy. Arriving to his offices, Norman was met by Peter Parker, who did not entirely trust Norman, but was happy to see he was on the side of good. You know, at least for the time being. He showed Norman a copy of the Daily Bugle, where they had been dubbing him this new Gold Goblin name. Not too thrilled about this, considering he was kind of done with the Goblin persona, and was now the hero formerly known as the Green Goblin. Telling Norman he thought he was still kinda sus, Peter informed him that he was here to help him reform himself any way that he could. After Peter left, Norman was then of course confronted by his darker other half, except this time it was the ghost of his son Harry, taunting his father for his weakness. Man, it wouldn't be a Norman Osborn scene without a manic self-talk scene, now would it? Oh Norman, you so crazy! Stepping out of his self-induced therapy session, Norman had his receptionist get one of his informants on the phone, who revealed to him that they had located a specific shipment that they had been looking for. Telling the woman he'd be taking the rest of the day off, Norman took his big supervillain elevator down to his basement, where he was met by the mysterious ghost of who appeared to be Gwen Stacy. Horrified at the sight of the woman, she told him that she was there to haunt him and be a constant reminder of what he used to be. Riding with the scary ghost lady all the way down to his mental hell, Norman arrived to his lab where he suited up in his shiny new fit. Honestly, this dude is ripped, especially for an older guy, and he's still got a full head of hair. Hey, for as far as evil super billionaire villains go, Jeff Bezos has nothing on Norman Osborn. We then see that Osborn's men had tracked down the villain called the Jack-o'-lantern, who was stealing skeletons and body parts to sell to shady medical schools. The ridiculous but awesome looking character then went to take out Norman's men, only to be met by Gold Ranger Osborn, arriving in typical diva fashion. Yeah, definitely gonna need a figure of this one, boys. Chasing the grave robber through the city skies, Norman caught up to Jack-o'-lantern and sent a small army of gold nanobots that crawled up the terrified man's arm. Using the bots to override Pumpkin Man's glider, Norman then sent the dude hurtling to the ground, where he cracked his helmet, accidentally severed the fuel line, which then caused the helmet to legit blow up in his face. Seriously man, cool as this looks, maybe you should reconsider adding real fire to your wardrobe. You know, especially when it's like, right near your face. Revealed to actually still be alive, Norman went to take Jack-o'-lantern into custody, only to be greeted by a group of highly impressed young kids who loved the dude's suit, calling him by his media moniker, the Gold Goblin. Trying to tell the kids he was not a goblin anymore, Normie just decided to roll with it when the kids asked for his autograph. Man, signing your name on a skull has to be the most metal thing ever. Ozzy Osbourne would definitely approve of this Norman Osborn. I knew they were related. Surrounded by the ghosts of those he had killed, Norman rode off into the night, using that guilt to make himself a better man. and that is issue 1 of Gold Goblin. While we know most likely that Norman will return to status quo and go evil again, it is cool seeing him on the light and shiny side for once. With Norman's return in Spider-Man No Way Home, I wonder if we'll perhaps see Willem Dafoe suit up in the gold threads sometime in a future project. I mean, dude is the master of drip after all. More than anything, I want to hear what you think. Are you reading this comic? Is there something I missed? What do you think will happen? Sound off in the comments. Also be sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed today's content, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell icon to be notified of all of our latest videos. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the music in this video, it was all made by my boy Ognihs. You can check out his Spotify in the link below. You can also check out our Discord chat, also in the link below. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, you are awesome and loved. God bless, and I will see you in the next one.